if you had to bet, I know far be it from you to ever wager, do you think Travis Kelce is done playing football and just going to be happy in retirement, work on whatever with Taylor?
He's got a career after post. He can broadcast. I don't think he's coming back.
You don't think he's coming back?
Nope.
Huh. Well, we got our first window into what he's thinking because he did his podcast. You know, never mind the loss. Good on him. Yeah, he and Jason sat down.
But it's
New Heights this week.
Clearly impacted him.
Yes, it is very clear that loss, and wasn't just a loss. Like,
it was a shellacking.
Exactly. It's one thing if you played a close game and just came up a little short. This was different, and this is what he had to say about it. He's actually shouldering quite a bit of responsibility here.
It just wasn't our day. Couldn't find a lick of momentum. I'm kicking myself for some of the tiny decisions I made on the field, trying to do something more than what I was asked to do during plays. I wasn't the best leader that I could be in motivating my guys and keeping my guys, calm, cool, collected. And I put a lot of that on myself as, the guy that's been in the building for 12 years and seen a lot of football and actually seeing a situation just like this in the Super Bowl. To happen on the biggest stage sucks, but to have it happen for the second time in my career on the biggest stage, man, it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard reality, man.
That goes back to what Tom Brady was saying during the game, and I know we talked about this, Harvey. You see the losses, they hurt a lot more than it is fun to win.
Good, right?
Right? Yeah, because he's won 3 already himself, but you can tell this really has stung him, and this is obviously days later. He's not the same player. I mean, you could argue he was the greatest at his position ever. He's not that anymore. Is he still capable of playing? Yes, obviously. But I do wonder if he has more opportunities that pay better off
with
of
less
the football
physical.
field. Yeah, Charles, I really do.
Physical damage.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, I think he obviously can get an announcing job easy with any network.
Well, he's acting. He's got a game show. He's got a million things. Commercials alone, God knows how much money he's made.
Right.
I wonder what Taylor would think and how she feels about this. I get the feeling she likes going to the stadium and being on the football field and being with the star football player. Does she like the guy who is schlepping to the game as an announcer?
In his decision, is he going to consult with her, or is this something he just decides
I bet he does,
on his own?
I think he does consult with her, and I think it's appropriate to, because she's a sounding board for him. It's not like she's going to make his decision.
Right.
But you need a sounding board, and you need somebody.
I think he comes back.
Really?
Do
you really?
Because I've just seen this too. An athlete at his level, as successful as he is, there's ego involved, right? I mean, you have to have it to be as good as he is. And the ego says to you, this is not the way you want to go out.
Hi, this is Ariella Steinhorn from New York. So I think that Taylor probably is not just with him for his football star career. I think that he seems very self-aware in how he was talking about what went on in the game. I think that they have a solid thing going regardless.
Tell me about that painting. That's really. I want to see I want to see the top of it. It's like what?
Yeah.
She's reading by a.
She's
plant.
reading a book.
Yeah, I like that. What is it?
Is that a self-portrait?
So my boyfriend is a painter.
Oh wow!
All right.
Yeah.
And he painted that. What were you reading?
I think at the time I was reading a Sally Rooney book. She's an Irish novelist, and he painted it.
That's so cool.
He's got talent.
Yeah.
Hey, tell him he's really good.
I will.
All right, we're going to move on.
Yes, to celebs reacting to Kanye West's anti-Semitism and his sale of a T-shirt, or his attempt, or he did sell for about 24 hours, a swastika T-shirt on Yeezy.com, which has been shut down now. Well, here's the response that a lot of people saw online from several celebrities, including Drake and Scarlett Johansson, Jerry Seinfeld. Maybe your eye has already picked up what's happening here, that this is not really those celebrities. Yes, it's their faces, but this whole thing was put together through AI. Someone posted this online. The shirt, by the way, they're giving the middle finger to Kanye, but it didn't really happen. And while the message a lot of people may be on board with, even the celebrities themselves may be on board with, they're not really thrilled, some of them, about the fact that AI was used this way and that their image was used through AI, because this was a huge issue in Hollywood for a lot of these people during the strike, that they were concerned about how AI was going to be used in Hollywood. This is not produced by a studio, obviously, but it's kind of like they agree with the message, but they don't agree with
You know what my problem with this is,
messenger.
and I know Scarlett Johansson and others have been,
Scarlett Johansson in particular.
criticizing this, and I get it on a level, but what it does is, like you just said.
By the way, they made Drake a lot skinnier.
No, but I mean, you're right. I mean, I think a lot of them might agree with the message. They don't like they don't
like the messenger.
They don't like
AI.
the messenger.
Yeah.
But then it takes away from the whole Kanye debate and then gets into movies and how movies are made.
Right.
And I think that not the moment that we're talking about.
Right.
No, correct. But the biggest person who had an issue with this was Scarlett Johansson. She released a statement actually basically saying that, she's a Jewish woman, obviously against, all the anti-Semitism and hate speech. But she's upset with just the use of AI. And this has been her thing for a while, because remember, we covered it. She threatened some AI company. There was a lawsuit threatened. I don't know if she ever actually filed, but they were essentially using her voice. So she's trying to say this is just a bigger issue in society that we have going on with
the
AI.
slippery slope, right? Is the way Scarlett clearly is looking at it. And
I think
you're saying ignore the slippery slope for now and address the anti-Semitism.
Right, but I get the bigger issue, but to me, it's sort of like that's the brave new world that we're talking about. The other thing that's really interesting to me, I don't know, whenever I hear Scarlett Johansson and AI, I think about her.
Well, that was what was happening. That was the thing she's threatened over, that someone was basically using her voice in a her type.
Right, but the
applying
movie,
it
but the movie itself was kind of a precursor to what was to come.
Indeed.
And what is to come.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Bella. I'm in Canada. I feel like deepfake AIs have become very controversial, especially when they're being used for the wrong reasons. I understand the point that they're trying to make, but I feel like they went about it wrong, and I definitely do feel like they're pulling away from the whole Kanye controversy.
Yeah, I think you're right. By the way, what do you think about your country becoming the 51st state, maybe?
I'm not too thrilled about that, actually.
I think you'll be fine.
I think you're not alone.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, we're going to take a break.
All right.